Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat. Today we have the Battle Pass. Yes, look at how far we have already came. And this is the one that we care most about. We're going to go ahead and claim it. And there we have our first adventure card. It is, of course, the final boss. And I can never get that screenshot with just the final boss without the shine happening in it. I'm going to try it one more time. It's the one directly after this one. I'll try and make that work. And that is a ton of experience. That is a full-on level up once again. We are slowly approaching that prize tier. And now, I kind of have to be careful here as to what ones we want to open, because I think some of these might be locked to your tier. And I'll explain what I mean here. So this one just straight up contains a random prize card. This one is just straight up an adventure world People's Championship belt. But yes, this one here contains one of the following based on your player rarity, which is Ignition. So I think if that increases, then it would give you the chance of Eons instead. So there's a few of them that I don't really want to grab until we get up to that stage. So I have to be careful here with what ones we're going for. We are going to, of course, claim this one. And we can take the credits, of course. Now we don't want the blue crystals because we haven't used them yet. Now this one just contains a ignition. Okay, so this one's fine. That is pretty cool. We are going to lock down both of these. Now this one is just 15 bronze tokens, that's fine. This one is 200 coins, and the rock back. And this one's 100. Now this is based on your player rarity being Ignition, so I'm going to leave that one. So you have to be careful about what ones it is that you want to actually take until you get up to a higher level. You can take these ones because these ones don't change based on your level. And then that one there is just 25 rarity or 25 regular draft picks. So how much is it to buy a milestone? So it's only 10 because we are very close to the end of it. I think I might just go insane and just get the second rock right now. But the first thing I want to do is go over here and go into the Performance Center. And you will need 5.5 more before you get fully leveled. So we are going to level the rock. Of course, we cannot change the image of the People's Champion. The Great One. Well, one of the things we can do is we can go to Performance Center. We can now add the rock to this one, which means that it will take less to level him up. I think even it with 0 matches. Okay, I think level 88 is enough. Yeah, I think even with 0 matches and 0 variants, this is going to be our strongest card. And let's see how powerful the Rock is. Yeah, so there he is. He has 182,000 in toughness, 206,000.4 in speed, 226.9 thousand in power, and 239.4 thousand in charisma, which is insane. That is absolutely insane. I mean, that just completely eclipses our Ignition Ricky Saints. I'm also working on the pros of the Jade Cargos and the Papa Shangos, the main events. And we got our Drew McIntyre, our Ignition one. You get one off the draft board, and the second one you can get from completing the quest. Now we do have the 100 counters there, but we want to wait until we get up to at least prize tier before we use it. So the next thing is, am I going to go completely crazy and just buy all of these to get the Pro of the Rock? I mean, we are currently at number 8. The thing is, it's such a huge thing to get even a single one of the adventure cards. But to get a Pro and for it to be a Battle Pass Pro could be insane. It's very tempting. And we do have a new level up reward. Let's go ahead and grab this one. This is an Ignition Zelina Vega, which is very cool as well. We're only 2 away from getting to that prize tier. The next one's going to be a female, and then the next one's going to be a prize card itself. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, so that's just 10 draft picks. It's just 5 Pro Crystals. How much is it for the next one? It's 40. How many credits do we have? 39,314. And we've got 16 levels to go. So that one's just train ups. This one is silver fusion tokens. Okay, it seems to be 40 a time. So let's go ahead and claim this one. That is pretty cool. Are you serious? Those of you that might not be aware, there is a running joke in the Grand Cat channel that when I was doing the previous campaign mode, people were shouting at me to use Axiom and El Grande Americano and wouldn't shut up about it, despite the fact that I didn't have any. And obviously they originally meant it just as a joke of like, oh right, I didn't realise you didn't have it. But the fact that they just kept going on about it and kept flooding the chat, and I was just trying my best to ignore it as I was trying my hardest to just complete campaign mode, it became a running joke of the Grand Cat just absolutely hates the mention of Axiom and El Grande Americano. I do not bind Axiom or El Grande Americano at all, but it's became a running joke because everyone was like, just use Axiom. It's like, I don't have Axiom. So that is quite hilarious. That's going to give us a whole bunch of experience as well. We are going to lock Axiom down. Okay, the next one is 80, so it does go up. Okay, these are gold fusion tokens, which I will accept because the prize fusions are actually already up, which is awesome. I'm going to leave that one for just now. This helps. Now this is going to be something that's going to be cool. That is going to be plus a tremendous amount to charisma. That was only 580? I was expecting more experience than that, if I'm honest. See, this is one that's based on your rarity of being ignition, so that's one that I need to ignore. I'm going to go for the next one. So this gives you an actual adventurer card. That's awesome. Now that's a very cool image. Oh, and it's Julia. That's very cool to get a female. Now that's a bit more like it. 5,801 experience. What is this going to give you? Okay, it's based on your tier. So let's go ahead and buy another milestone. Oh my goodness, this is getting expensive very quickly. That's 1,000 super coins. This is 100 credits. We'll take the 100 credits. We'll leave the super coins for just now. Okay, let's go ahead and claim this one. I don't know if this gives us experience or not. Okay, it doesn't. And that's based on your tier, so we want to ignore that one for just now. Okay, well that helps pay for some of the credits we've wasted. Okay, we don't want to go for the retro draft pick just yet, but this one contains some prize equipment. That's some prize elbow pads. That's almost a level up. Okay, so this gives you a guaranteed ignition card. This is 200 credits and the card back. It's Trish. Thank you, Trish. And thank you, Trish, indeed, because that 800 experience was enough for us to level up. And we are only one more level away from getting to the next tier. We'll take these 500 credits. They are desperately needed. We'll leave the super coins for just now. This is based on your tier, so we won't go for that. We don't want the rare to draft pick until we reach that prize tier. I almost said pixel tier. One in the past. We'll take the credits. We'll leave the super coins for just now. This is based on your tier as well. And we are just one more milestone away. And there we go. We have the Pro. This is based on your tier. And this one is not. And there we go. We have the Pro of the Battle Pass Rock. Now, I think if we make some pros, we could get ourselves into that prize tier. And there's Thea Hale. So we're less than 10,000 points away from reaching prize tier. And now let's level some things up. We're going to put some things into Performance Center, starting with the People's Champion, The Rock. Level 88 should be all we need. Now we want to do the People's Championship belt as well, because that will be our strongest equipment, I'm sure. Wow, it's already at 59.50 thousand. Now it's 64.66 thousand to Charisma, which is insane. Next up is Julia. And we also have a cool image for Julia. There we go. From her Battle Pass. There we go. Julia is now at level 100 as well. So the next one is Axiom. It sucks that there's no Axiom figure. You know, the little toy thing. That would have been ridiculous. And level 89 is fine. That should be maxed out. So if we now look at combinable, we can make the Pro of our Rock, we can make the Pro of Papa Shango, we can make the Pro of the Jade Cargo. We can also make the Pro of JC Mateo, Seth Rollins, and Montez Ford. Seth Rollins is the only one that I actually think I need to keep locked down, because that's the only one that I might actually train up. Because other than that, I think we are pretty much already past the stage of Void. We also have quite a few rewards from campaign. We've beaten Ricky Saints, Johnny Gargano, Bret the Hitman Hart, Aleister Black, Xavier Woods, and of course we beat Rusev on the stream. So let's go ahead and claim these rewards as well. So there's a Finn Balor. Dexter Loomis. Lock that one down. Raquel Rodriguez. And then we have a Pro of Mosh and a Second Wind. Interesting, we've never actually had Mosh before. Unfortunately, we don't need the Pro Eon Mosh, so we are just going to combine these two just to get the star. And it didn't even give us any experience either, which makes sense, but sucks. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish the video here. I'm going to train up the Papa Shangos, the Jade Cargos, and the People's Champion, the Rocks. And we're going to make the pros of them, and that will hopefully be enough for us to reach prize tier. Then from there, we can go ahead and claim our prize. Some of these are ridiculous. And then I'm also going to craft myself a Roman Reigns because he looks absolutely ridiculous. There he is, there's the big Roman Reigns himself. That is the one that I would like because it looks rather quite silly. I really hope that apparel is something that I'm looking for. And we're already going to have a pro apparel from Papa Shango, but I still want the Roman Reigns just for the Roman Reigns. And then that will slowly bring us closer to Adventurer tier. Adventurer tier is what we are aiming to try and go for. And let's just take a quick look at our deck. You can see that already our best cards are the Rocks, the Battle Pass cards, is of course the limited edition Ricky Saints, followed closely by the Papa Shango, and the Pro Papa Shango will eclipse over the Ricky Saints, and then it's going to be the Pro Jade Cargo, followed by Julia is our strongest cards. You can see that we are now into prize tier here, but we need to get into prize tier here in order to actually get prize cards from the draft picks. So that is where we're at. So I have even more work to do, and it looks like there might even be another video going up tonight when we get to see some pros. But that is going to be it for this little video, folks, and I really hope you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.